A letter written to the commanding officer of the Department of the Navy on Guam regarding the presence of Latte stones on military property was discussed at length during today's Mayor's Council of Guam meeting. The letter, written by Department of Parks and Recreation Director Pete Calvo and carbon copied to the Mayor's Council and other stakeholders, asked the Navy to consider allowing Latte to be moved from military lands for the purpose of displaying them in villages. Some of the mayors, however, expressed concern about disturbing the historic and sacred sites.
We have to continue embracing our strong traditional belief that was passed to us by our ancestors, and one of the beliefs is that we should never disrupt. We should never disrupt a sacred area, and the sacred areas on this island is where all these Latte stones are situated at.
But Agate Mayor Carol Tayama says it was one of her residents who brought up the issue in the first place.
The residents of Agate want the ones at Naval Magazine to be moved out because they're on the ground, they're laying down, and the only time that they can go in there is during the Fena Massacre Memorial, and even with that, it's at a certain time. It's the military's time that we can go in there.
Mayor Tayama says a member of the Fena Massacre Association is asking for 2 Latte stones to be moved from Naval Magazine to the old Agate Cemetery, where they can be seen by the younger generation.
All she wants is that if we can have them out of there, because the people want to see these and have it at the cemetery where the ones that were massacred are buried.
According to Tayama, a transfer ceremony would be held at the site of the Latte stones if they are moved, and a number of mayors supported that approach.
If you do it for the purpose of signifying its importance, and you're not going to do it to disrupt, I don't think you're going to get sick.
Now that I hear that Mayor Carol, is the mover and the requester of this, now I see the point of why. Yes. Is because if the Latte has been disturbed and disrupted, it's disturbed and disrupted by others, but our people are seeing this just left and shoved to the side. Now I'd be very disappointed. And now I see that our people that go in there to pay respect to their elders that passed on now are seeing something like this of disrespect.
Well, the letter from Calvo suggests that a number of Latte stones have been bulldozed and pushed to the edges of Naval Magazine property. Mayor Tayama says the resident she spoke with says the Latte had only fallen. Santa Rita Mayor Dale Alvarez defended the military on that issue.
I don't know if any military touching, they respect our culture. They respect Latte stones.